All right, Ode, you're here at the red carpet at the MMA Awards. Have you been before? This your first time, or?
No, actually, it's my second time. So, second year at the MMA Awards, and I feel like each year the MMA Awards gets so much better, and just the production and everything just improves every single year. So, I'm looking forward to see the improvements for this year.
Absolutely, and you're training for a fight as well. You got one coming up March 16th, right? Jefel Filho. How's this camp been going? I know it's maybe still kind of in the earlier stages. You got, what is it, 3.5 months before the fight, but everything going well so far?
Yeah, right now I'm just in the prime stage, you know what I mean? You don't want to get into fight mode too early, otherwise you burn yourself out, you know? So I'm just in the prime, I'm kind of just priming myself right now, prepping myself to get into camps, just doing recovery and a lot of pre-preparation fight stuff.
We haven't seen you since August. Was there any reason for that? Just take a little time off, waiting to get asked to fight? I guess, what was kind of the deal there?
Yeah, you know, the 25 division is the most difficult division to find fights because there's not that many of us, and so, you know, I put a couple feelers out there. I'll even say, you know, tried to fight Jake Hadley, and that was really close to happening, and that fell through. So, you know, if everything goes well, we're not going to talk about that, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we've had plenty of fight offers that fell through. I was hoping to fight in December, that didn't happen, but it's a fight game. You know, what you gonna do, right?
We've been talking about this a lot amongst the media people. Do you feel like flyweight is the toughest division? I mean, even some of the guys that maybe are 0-2 in the division are very tough matchups. So, as a fighter, is it you just expect the hardest challenges possible, right? Regardless of where you are in the division.
Yeah, toughest. I wouldn't say. I don't know if it's the toughest. I would say it's the most competitive, right? Because you can't really say it's the toughest when you got guys like Max Holloway, Justin Gaethje. You know what I'm saying? You got those you know, Khabib, Islam. You know, so I would say it's the most competitive though because he moves so fast. Like we're constantly, you know what I mean? It's just like it's just a lightning bolt of action, and it takes a lot of cardio to keep that pace. So I would say it's very competitive in that aspect. So yeah.
What do you think What do you think of the task you have in front of you right now? This matchup, another exciting guy like yourself.
I love these opportunities because I feel like a lot of people have slept on me and my jiu-jitsu as well. And you know, it's a great opportunity. I just signed my 3rd contract before my last fight, so you know I got 3 fights on this contract left, and I'm trying to go out and not only perform but shut down the next 3 opponents. Mainly because I believe that I'm the best fighter in the division. You know what I mean? This is going to be a really, really great fight, great camp, and I always come to perform. Any Ode Osbourne fights you see, they're never boring. They're always like, you know what I mean? I always come to show out and put on a fight for the crowd.
Great, thanks.
I'm just wondering, you're here at the MMA Awards. Is there anyone in particular you're hoping to like run into, like as a fan, more of the sport?
Oh man. I think I lost the fan title like a couple years ago. I don't know if I have fans anymore in the MMA. And I don't know. When I first got signed to UFC, there was a lot of people that I was a fan of, but I don't know if I have fans anymore. I would say friends, you know what I mean, or people that I'm looking to run into, like you said. I am looking forward for Izzy. You know, Izzy's just one of my favorite people in the fighting industry that I don't get to see often. Every time he sees me, he's such a nice guy. Kisses me on the forehead. He's super nice. So I'm hoping to see Izzy. I didn't get a chance to see Anderson Silva at, you know, when he was inducted into the Hall of Fame. So I am hoping that he's gonna be here because he was always my favorite fighter growing up, and I've never met him. He's the one fighter that I have not met. So yeah.
Well, speaking of Izzy, and you know, you are a fighter, you understand kind of the lifestyle and what it takes. What do you think of him taking time off right now?
I think it's warranted, honestly. I think fighting is such a demanding sport, right? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how we feel, it's about what we do. So taking time off to rest our mentality is so important because if you're constantly on the go, you know, you don't really get a chance to enjoy life, you know, hang out with your family, family, your friends, and stuff like that. And not just that, but the recovery aspect is huge because you can see Izzy. You can see that he's not really the same Izzy that he was mentally because it takes a toll. It's hard to keep that level. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to keep that grind going for so long. So I commend it, man. I love it.
And also, when you're here at the awards and you're seeing all these great knockouts, great submissions, great fighters, which one inspires you the most to do better? Like, would you love to be nominated as Knockout of the Year winner or Fighter of the Year? Which one is the most exciting for you?
For me, Fighter of the Year, because getting a knockout is cool, yeah, but it's a lot more when you're a Fighter of the Year, because it only takes one punch to get a knockout, right? Now, being a fighter, it tells a story itself. It tells a story that you're well-rounded. It tells a story that you fit the mold. You're here, and you have good jiu-jitsu, good wrestling, good submissions. It tells a story. So I would like to get Fighter of the Year. That would be amazing, just because it tells, like I said, it tells a story, and I want to be told Ode Osbourne is the Fighter of the Year.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Ode.
Yeah.